The moment playing out just a short time ago, right here in the nation's capital. Former President George W. Bush and his wife Laura waiting for President Trump and the First Lady at Blair House. The two families greeting one another on the eve of the state funeral for President George H.W. Bush. It hasn't always been a warm relationship between the two families, but this is a moment of unity for our country. And we watched today several other poignant and emotional scenes playing out in the Capital Rotunda. ABC senior national correspondent Terry Moran leading us off.
As dusk fell in Washington, President Trump and the First Lady arrived at Blair House, where the Bush clan is staying, and there to greet them President George W. Bush and Laura Bush, the four then making their way inside, a rare moment of civic graciousness in America. And it followed a quiet tribute last night. The Trumps entering the Capitol Rotunda, where President Bush lies in state, silently paying their respects. And then a crisp salute from the 45th president to the 41st. All this even more noteworthy given the history between these families. President Trump knocked Jeb Bush out of the 2016 campaign. He sharply repudiated many policies of President George W. Bush. And this, in 1988, Trump reportedly offered to be the first President Bush's running mate, an offer that went nowhere. But all that was put aside. President Trump even sent Air Force One to Texas to transport George H.W. Bush's casket to Washington. And all day today, they filed past, many wiping away tears or holding their hands over their hearts, veterans offering salutes to an American hero. The former CIA chiefs honored their predecessor. And then this unforgettable moment, former Senator Bob Dole, 95 years old, wheelchair-bound, lifted to his feet, and one final salute to his brother-in-arms from World War II. Among the crowds, many whose lives are so different because of the Americans with Disabilities Act, signed into law by President Bush.
If there was any president that I want to pay my respects to, it's the man who helped pass the law that ensures that I have the same freedoms as everyone else.
And there, too, in the rotunda, Sully, the loyal service dog whose friendship with President Bush has captured the nation. This evening, the Bush family arrived, stopping by to thank mourners one by one and to pay their own respects.
This has been such a moving 24 hours, and Terry joins us now from the National Cathedral. And Terry, you and I were talking earlier about this moment of unity for our country. And Terry, we know that First Lady Melania Trump invited the Bush family to the White House today.
She did, David, another moment like that. So the First Lady, Melania Trump, bringing former First Lady Laura Bush and a whole bunch of Bushes to the White House to see the Christmas decorations. And then Laura Bush posting on Instagram a couple of pictures, one very touching, all those bushes under the portrait of the late President Bush, black draped. They're returning to pay their tribute there. And also Laura Bush posting a photograph of her with what she called her old friends, members of the resident staff. This is the kind of unity, as you point out, that the late President Bush would have appreciated. David?
All right, Terry Moran leading us off. Terry, thank you. Terry and I will see you first thing in the morning for the state funeral. We'll be joining George and our entire team here for our coverage of the funeral as the nation honors former President George H.W. Bush. That's tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. right here.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.